Hi there, I'm Carrie, owner of Carrie Fit and inventor of the ABC method for core stability. And today we're going to work on those lunges, those famous leg exercises in all different directions and what they're supposed to look and feel like from an ABC method perspective. Okay, so here's what I want you to keep in mind while you're doing lunges. Okay, number one, if you are pregnant or recently postpartum, let's wait on these until your pelvis is more stable. It does sort of move all of those pelvis small muscle groups and bones around that might still be a little bit unstable. So I'm going to recommend things that are bilateral, like squats for a while to strengthen those legs back up. And while you're doing your pelvis and pelvic floor strengthening exercises before returning to lunges. So keep that in mind. Number two is that we always follow ABC, right? And so in any exercise that you're doing, where's your brain? Alignment, breathing, core engagement. Where are those three items in anything that I'm doing? And there you go. Okay, so let's talk about specifics in lunges, and Prince is here to help me, of course. All right, so first of all, we're going to do a regular standing step back lunge. In that case, you've got your feet starting underneath your hips. If you're not sure where that is, put your hand into a fist, put it between your knees, and that's going to line your feet, your knees, and your hips up pretty well. And when you step back, you're not stepping onto a tightrope. In other words, you're not going to move your foot to go directly behind the other. You're going to move your foot directly back in that same hip alignment that it's already in. So keep that in mind. So you'll step back. Okay, make sure that your pelvis is still under you. So we've got that alignment of pressing up through the back top of the head and down through the tailbone and drawing the navel up and in as your core engagement, ribs over hips all the way through. You're breathing in, breathing out. Now, double check your alignment and make sure that your knees can go to 90 degrees. Hips are pointed forward. We go straight down like we're riding on an elevator and then straight up. Now, this front knee is going to stay over the front foot. This bottom knee is not going to need to go all the way to the floor. It's just going to go straight down, watch, straight down, keeping the pelvis pulled up and in, navel pulled up and in, alignment from head to tailbone, and then exhale and push up. So when you're doing that in motion, it's a step back, a straight down, a come up, a step up, a straight back, a straight down, a come up, a press up. Now, when you're moving in a forward direction, it sometimes will throw your body forward. So again, we're going to try our very best to keep the alignment principles and the core engagement in place so that we're not throwing our torso around. We're in it to strengthen legs, right? So we're going to take a big step forward, and then it's the same idea. We go straight down from there, then we come up, and then we push back. When you push back, kind of roll back onto the heel. So we press forward, straight down, come up, and press back. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how to lunge out to the side. When you lunge out to the side, you want to keep that same alignment here. And so when you press that alignment to step back, make sure that this is still the same. So we're not craning our back to try to get into the position. We're not dumping forward. We're keeping that same alignment while we step to the side, and then we can press up and back. So from the front, when you step out to the side, both toes are facing forward. You're going to send your hips back while your knee stays over this foot. Tummy stays pulled up and in. The alignment stays the same. Both feet are all the way on the floor, and then you push up and back in. So to the other side, you step out, send the hips back, good alignment, knee over the foot here, come up and press up. A couple of things that I see quite often on side lunge is the feet rotating, turning, and coming up off the floor, and that knee pressing forward. So keep the knee over the foot. You should be able to see your toes when you're doing those lunges. Okay, let's talk about one more lunge, and that is one of my favorites, the curtsy lunge. Okay, so you're going to see the queen. You take your toe 45 degrees to the other direction. When you sit back, the same alignment, same core engagement happens, and you're pressing your inner thighs towards each other like you need to go to the bathroom, okay? The knee is still over this foot. The front foot is still all the way on the floor. The back heel is up, and then you can step up. Other side, 45 degrees back. You have to go to the bathroom. Send the hips back. Alignment stays the same. Knee over foot, and come all the way up. What other lunges would you like to talk about? Or is there a lunge that throws you off? Let's talk about it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Fix those lunges before you start adding load. When you do add load, what do? Alignment, breathing, core engagement. Have a great day.